I had a friend come over the other day and asked me, "Hey Rich, what's with all the tripods? Why do you got all these different tripods?" And I told him, I strictly told him, I said, well, you know, when I go to thrift stores, I see them and I pick them up and I kind of like collect them. So he's like, really? He goes, what's the deal with all these here? So I have to admit, I do have an overkill of tripods, but I'm not going to show you them right now. But he was just wondering, is it necessary to have all those tripods, you know? And I said, yes and no. He said, in some cases it could be, in some cases it ain't. It depends. It depends what you're shooting at that time. Now, as a YouTube creator, I like to have a variety of things. Okay, I'll be honest with you. When I went to the thrift store, I picked up a couple of Sony digital video cameras. They're all the ones from the 90s, and they work great on my system, especially when I'm working with this particular program. What do you call it? This is the Cyberlink Power Director 20 Ultimate, and even when I'm working with Wondershare Filmora 11, they work with it, And one day I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a video on that there, or how these cameras interact with this particular video editing software. But for all argument's sake, so yeah, he was questioning. He's like, he doesn't understand why I got all these tripods. I'm going to show you right now. Let me just switch over to a different camera over here, and I have them over here right now. So let's go through them one by one. I know a lot of people are saying it's not necessary, and some people who follow me on this YouTube channel are probably gonna say you don't need all those tripods. You don't, in some cases, but I like them. And I collect them. Yes, I do collect them. And this one here is from Photomate. You can see that there. I got to use on that camera. It's from Photomate. And all the tripods you see here are all, I purchased them all from, the thrift stores. And what I like about them is I like the durability of them. Okay, they're made well. And this particular one here, it's got the telescopic one here that pops out. And what's nice about it is that if you turn a little, onto a camera over here, there's a little arrow that points at that where you can lock it. So in other words, which is good, you can't collect, it can't close up on you. So if you have a camera on there, you don't have to worry about this thing collapsing on you. And then when you twist it back, it goes back. The other thing I like about this one here, which is different, and I was with my brother that time I picked it up, which is nice. You don't see too many of them. And all the controls are done right here. Let's see if we can get this camera over here, this one here. Let's see if we can see it. Here we go. This is a better one right here. Okay. And what's nice about this one here is everything is done with this controller here. However, it doesn't, let me see. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say it doesn't go that way. Yeah, it moves this way, and everything is done with this one lever here. Okay. So you want to move it to the side. If you want the camera to drop this way, you just turn the dial like that and you lock it in. And the other thing, the same thing with this here, it also controls the up and down, the pan and tilt, whatever, like that. And what's nice about it, it's got a little gear here, which is pretty cool. You could telescopic like that, make it even higher. So this one here caught my eye and I said, I like it. And I'm not selling these here. I'm not selling these, the tripods. But, I like this one here. And again, like I said, I like it's durable. It's pretty sturdy and stuff like that. It's made well, So I picked this one up here. And yes, it does have a locking mechanism here. So when you do roll it up, you do go like this with it. Just to let you guys know. It's like this. Lock that in. And when you want to keep like that, you don't want your camera to go like that. So you just lock it in like that. And it's really good. It doesn't take any effort to lock it in like that. Okay. So yeah, I picked this one up. I said, I got to get it. I like the way it's made. I like the way it's crafted. Okay. So that's one like that I picked up here. And I want to show the other things that you could do with them, as you could be interchange, even if you have a cheaper one. Let's keep that over here for now. And let's go back to this camera here. This is another one I picked up. This one here is a sturdy one here, guys. This is a sturdy, for a tripod, it's a different size from your traditional ones. I have ones that I have my video cameras. I have them back there behind the bookshelf over there. I'm not going to take those out and show you because these are all portable ones. They're all small enough to, where I could show you. The other ones, they're bigger tripods, of course, like that. And I have one that's really big. It's a heavy duty one. I picked that up at the thrift store too. I keep that there. On occasion, I will use that to when I'm doing video shoots. If I'm on site, whatever, or if I'm even in here in the studio apartment, I will use that there. This one here is another nice one. This one here is, well, it doesn't have a name on it. It just says MX350 on there, okay? This is a nice one too. Same type of thing, very sturdy too, and it has like these buttons here. See this here? I'm not sure if it locks them. Let me see something here. Oh, yeah, there you go. When you push the button in over here, it extends even more. It lifts it out a little more like that. It's funny, these tripods I'm showing you, some of them have different functionalities with them, and when you do it, it locks it in. And of course, you got the little, like your normal tripod would have over here, like that. But this is how big it is. See, this is how big it goes. That's what I'm trying to say. Every tripod has a different purpose and stuff like that. Now you might say, well, you could get a universal tripod and use it like that, but I like different tripods for different things, okay? Same thing with this here. This is a little different functionality. It's a little bigger, a little heavier gear here to mount your camera on there. It's got the quick release on there. You open this up here and you pop it out. You put the camera in there and you would tighten it up in the bottom there, right there. I'm sorry. You would tighten it up like that there. So that's what's nice about that. I like the ones with the quick release. Doesn't have a quick release on it. Okay, and the same thing. This one here works a little different than the other one. This one you have a separate controller to it where you got to turn this little dial here, okay, and that'll lock it in. And then you got this one here, of course, that moves it up and down. And of course, you got your locking one here that locks it. Well, to some point anyway. And then when you want to lock it in here, let's say you want to move this up like this here. This is the manual type. You got to lock it. You got to go like this with it here. Okay. This is how this particular tripod works, and you lock it in like that there. Okay. And as far as like turning wise, when you want to keep it from moving, that's when you tighten this one up and it won't move. See? So this particular tripod, again, like the other one, it has a different functionality to it. A little different, but it's made well. Okay, so that's another one I got. Then, of course, I picked this up too. And again, everything I'm showing you folks, I picked these up at my local thrift store. Okay. This one here is a nice one too. The way I was wondering, I said, how do you put it in here? You screw it in, but no. Actually, when you depress these two buttons here, like this here, this pops out like that, right? And then you would go into the back there and you would tighten it on your camera. Like I said, if you could do it on your, these are good for cameras, and it could also be good used for your iPhone as well. Okay, if the camera's not too heavy, because it is plastic. Okay, it is a plastic piece, but I always wanted one of these here. Right, people say, well, what would you need a flexible tripod like this here? Well, I don't know if you ever see like those guys that they're doing those sites there, where they're doing videos and they show you they might be walking down a wooded area or whatever, or something along that line, and they got this thing wrapped around the tree, because it's bendable and stuff like that there, and you could keep it like that. You see those things there? I'm sure you must have seen them in all the videos. All the YouTube creators have them. So I picked this thing up for a song and a dance. Pretty much all of these were picked up for a song and a dance. I mean, they're really cheap. I mean, this thing here, I'm lucky I paid, what, $3 or $4 for it, And I said I have to have it, And as soon as I seen it, because I always wanted one of these. Now, the same thing with this thing here. It goes, you got your, you got your basic tripod over here. Let's move this down like this. And again, it'll go this way. It'll pivot this way. Only so far that way, all right? But back and forth. And again, if you were going to shoot on it, let's say, like I said, you're going to do a scene where you got to have this wrapped around a pole or something like that. These things are flexible like that, They work great. This one's nice too. This is a nice one here. Like I said again, I had to pick this up, All right. So let's see what else I got here. I picked up this little one the other day. It's by Vivitar. I picked this up. Matter of fact, I picked this up yesterday at the local thrift store, and it is small. Let's get over here and go. It is a small one. Look at this thing. It's a little nuisance, annoying when you're hooking up your camera to it. I have an adapter for this thing here, and I want to show you this right here. If you don't have one of these here, folks, I recommend you get one. Okay, these are great. If you have an iPhone, I have the iPhone 8 here. What's nice about them, they turn like this here. You can clamp it in there. And it's nice. It's not spring loaded like the other ones. Well, the ones over there I'm going to show you in a little bit. And what's nice is that you could, you don't have to worry about your phone falling and stuff like that. I don't know if they come metal. They might. This is plastic one. I got this off of eBay. This one here, and I paid I think about $7 or $8 for this one here. But it works good. But if you don't have one of these here, this particular type, and what's nice about this here, it'll screw on to any of these things here. Big tripod, little tripod, whatever. but you could do it like that there. And you know, this is a little flimsy one. I picked it up. I got this here for a buck and a half. This little guy here, this one, you know. But you could do it like that. But this thing here, I highly recommend you get one, because this is the game changer when it comes to mounting your iPhone. Okay, all right. Let's see the other one that I got here. It's another one. Now this particular one came with the. I'll put my iPhone away. This one came with the webcam. It's a Logitech webcam, a C920. It came with, and this here, it says Polaroid on there. It's small. It's a very small one, and again, you know, it's got a telescopic tripod here like this that comes out, and you know, it just mounts like that there. Nothing fancy with that. It comes out like that. That's about the height of it. I'd say maybe what 7 or 8 inches in height, and everything again is controlled through one lever. As you can see, you turn it this way, you could swivel it, you could do it that way, move it around that way, whatever. Okay, again, this little guy is nice. What I like the way it's been milled. You know, it's got like this nice polished silver here, whatever. It's, you know, whatever, stainless steel, whatever. It's just the way I just like the way it feels, and it's sturdy. It's not really cheap. And again, if you're shooting something and you don't want the height on it, you know, it beats having something like this. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what's nice about having different tripods for different, you know, shooting features. You know what I'm saying? Again, and the highest it goes, like I said, again, it's not much on here. Okay, not my mouse. I always keep my laptop logged on just in case I get any messages for my eBay listings here. But anyway, yeah, that's how that works there. So you might need something like this in case you're shooting something on your desk, or like I'm doing here. Well, I have a different setup over here as far as this, where this is an iPhone 5S here. It's shooting this video right now. But if you wanted to shoot something like this, I want to, let's go over here for a second. Let's say I want to set this up here, and I want to show you something on my laptop or whatever. I would have my iPhone attached to this here, and it's small enough too, you know, the way it logs in here like this. Here, it loads up like this, and then you would mount your iPhone there, and let's call it, yeah, this one here, and it's set up like that there, and you know, I could have it facing the laptop, whatever. Okay, so yeah, I got this one here too. This is a good one. Okay, this one, like I said, came with my Logitech, the C920 one. Let's go back to the other webcam over here. Here's another one I picked up. Check this one out. I mean, you know, until you actually been in a situation where, you know, you've seen these things, you don't realize how many different tripods there are out there. All different ones. This is nice. It's got like a little rear. These got rubber feet over here on the bottom. And this one here, I don't think you do anything with that, but it's basically the same thing. You would adjust everything through here. You would tighten it up and would lock in. It's got the spring-loaded things to hold your phone here. I believe this will accommodate the iPhone 8. Let's take it out again. I'm quite sure I did it once before. Yeah, it will accommodate the iPhone 8. I don't think it's going to go any bigger than that. I mean, it does extend more. But this one here is another nice one. This one here is called the Square Jellyfish. Does that say Square Jellyfish? And I don't think this has anything to do with it here. You probably could turn it in case you want to turn this around. I don't know. I don't think you would have to. I guess that's where you could do it too if you want to turn. I don't know why you would take this off. You could probably take it off and mount this onto something else. Actually, if you take this off, this is what I like about interchangeable things. This is another thing too. That's what I like about interchangeable. Look at this here. See? And now, again, you can interchange things like this. See? Like that there if you don't want to use this one here. And if I want something like this that's more sturdier, I could use this particular one. That's another thing what I like about tripods, different ones. They're you're interchangeable. You could change them around. You don't have to just keep that particular feature with it. You know what I'm saying? But let's put this one over here. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I like about that one. And this is a good one too. And again, everything's all controlled like that, and that's the way it sets up like that. Okay. All right. Now you're probably wondering how many more has this guy got? Not many more, folks. Believe me. Here's another one that's similar to this guy. Okay, this one here is similar to this one here. This one doesn't have. This one is like comes out in 2 sections. It's at one, and then it's got another one, like 1, 2, like that. This one just has the one. Bigger. You can see it's bigger here. Oh, let's go here. You can see it's a lot taller, and let's go like this here, just like that for a second, as opposed to this one here. Even when this is extended, that's what I'm trying to say. When you have tripods, each different sizes for a different thing. I mean, yes, I could drop this down to the level like this if I had to. like that there, and keep it almost at that same height. Okay, but I like them, like I said, different tripods for different things. See, like that there too. All right, this one here, what I like about this one here, this one came with this here, but I'm going to show you in a second. Let's get back to this one here. So I think I talked about this one, right? But this is the one we're talking about. Same thing, same type of feature, you know, wall feature here, and one lever controls everything. All right, I'm going to show you something a little bit here. Let's put that over there for a second. Here's another one I picked up. This one I picked up the other day. This is pretty cool. This is a wireless one. Okay, and it mounts, you can mount your iPhone right over here. It's got little rubber, like little rubber pads in here so it doesn't scratch your phone. And it's telescopic, of course, you know. You can see it's telescopic here. And I think it has a little coin battery in here, one of those cell batteries in here. And what you do is, this is wireless. And when you mount your phone, this is spring loaded like that. I tested that yesterday with my phone. It works good. It's got a little push button over here. See that there? You would push that button there and you hold it down. You put your phone on, of course, and you're going to set it for Bluetooth. And what it's going to do is it'll sync up with this here. And then what happens when you put your iPhone here, like in my case, I took out the iPhone because that's what I use. And then when you hit the button, it'll do the record. It'll take a snap a picture like that. But that's pretty cool. It's wireless. And the other cool thing about this here is I like when it falls down like this. Very convenient. Look how small this is to carry it around. You know what I'm saying? This is a selfie stick. Okay, I'm sorry. The other two are selfie sticks as well. But this is a pretty cool selfie stick. I like this one because I like the way it works, the functionality of it. You got the lever here. You can lock your phone in there in case you want to do some shoots with it, whatever, like that. You know, in case you want to go like that with it. And then the other thing that's nice about this here is you also have over here this bottom here. If you see the triangle, I was wondering what that was all about. And then I read up a little on it, and what it is, folks, it's this. It's a little, when you lift it up here, okay, you can't see it, but it's extended that way, see? Okay, like that there. Yeah, I'll show you in this one here. This is how it looks, see? It's also a tripod thing. And again, if you're taking a picture and you want to get like a steady shot in there, let's say you got your iPhone set up here and you want to take a picture or a video, you would just hit that button on there and now you got it, okay? Just make sure whatever you use and stuff like this, these are plastic, okay? And you don't want to put too much pressure on it because you can break it. So if you put your phone here and you don't smash it down. This one here, I don't know what these go for, but you know, it's okay. It's all plastic housing, you know. Of course, you got your metal telescopic pole here. This is all plastic here too as well. There's no metal part here. You probably could get these metal if you wanted, but yeah, this is good too. And again, you know, like something like this here would probably be useful if you're going to take this something like this here and you don't want to take a lot of, well, like first of all, nobody's going to take all of these tripods. No one's going to take all these tripods with them, okay? I'm just showing you how I collected them throughout the course of since I started YouTube. I started picking these things up one by one. Every time I see them, I collect them, you know. And people, I say, geez, I got a collection of tripods. But no, but seriously, you could probably be better off just with something like this here. You know, just have something like this, and you say, well, this is all I need, because it's a two-functional thing. It's also like a Vimble, okay? And I do have a Vimble as well. Well, the only thing with the Vimble is it's mechanicalized. You know, it'll how can I say it there? It keeps everything stable. When you got your iPhone on it, it'll keep your phone stable. If you're walking, you won't see the shaking and the bouncing around. With this one, you will. But it's a nice little convenient thing to have, and I like the portability of it too. You know, so pretty cool with this here. And the last two I want to talk about really quick is, again, look at this one here. Look, this one has a built-in tripod on it. It's a selfie stick, right? And this is called a monopod, okay? And it's pretty cool. I mean, again, you're going to get what you pay for. To me, this here it's kind of like really cheap. Yeah, it still has this coming out like this here. It still has the little, you know, thing where it'll come out. Let's go here. This one here. Yeah, you can see it's not bad. I mean, I don't know if I would trust it. You can't do stuff like this with it. Let's close it up. You can't do. Oh yeah, it's all it goes. You can't do something like this here because you put an iPhone. Well, sure, you wouldn't do that anyway. You put your iPhone, you'd be flopping all over the place. But no, it's pretty cool. Like I said there, and you lock it in, and if you had to go shoot pictures or whatever, this thing would work the same way. So we got a little Lena, what do you call it, leaded string here, whatever, strap to carry it with you. It's a pretty cool little one, you know. Again, it all depends on what you're doing for that day. What you're gonna use this for. Okay, if you're gonna do like a vlog of you walking in the park or whatever, then you would get something like this here if you choose to do so and say, oh, this is good, and it's extended too. If you lock it in here, you lock this part in here like this here, it'll give you even more of an extension. What's good about a selfie stick in some cases, I would get the one that has the push button. It doesn't really matter, but if you're at an event where you got a lot of people, tall people in front of you, you could raise it up like this here and shoot the video up there, you know what I'm saying? You could do something along that line. But yeah, you could do stuff like that with it here. Same thing with this one here. But what I want to show you is, if you ever come across something like this here, okay, any one of these things here, the ones like I'm showing here like this, or this one here, or this one here, even the big guys, when you've come across these things like this here, you could use it with this, okay? And what people probably don't realize, maybe they do realize it, I don't know, you just unscrew it here. If I can get this off here, like that. You know what I'm going to do, folks. You'll have that little piece, of course, like that. You take that same one for the selfie stick. This is if you see it in a store, if you see it in a thrift store. And let's say you do have a selfie stick. So, oh, I got it, but it doesn't have the base to it. You know, there you go. There you go. You know, spring loaded, you know, and there you have it. That's what I did. But in this particular case, I didn't have to because everything is all self-proprietary. So it's got its own stuff on it. Anyway, this one came with this on here like this, if I quite remember, you know. But yeah, you could definitely use these things for a lot of different reasons, you know, different purposes. Like I said again, some people may beg to differ and say, I don't need all these tripods, and some of you may not, you know. It's not a fetish with me. I just like the idea of having different tripods for different things because when I'm shooting videos, if I'm shooting a video here and I want to, you know, show something like that, you know, and I need a smaller tripod, I don't want to, you know, first off, I'm not going to take all these with me if I go on a video shoot anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be one or the other, but most likely it'd probably be this guy here since I got it, and it's wireless. That's what I like about it too. And, you know, it's a pretty good one. But no, would I take any of these with me? It all depends. This one here, if I'm going to do a thing where, let's say I'm walking somewhere, let's say I am in the woods or walking somewhere and I want to wrap this around a tree, then I would take something like this with me. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty versatile thing. It's good. Like I said, I like it. You know, I think it's a good one here. And if I was going to do any outside shoots, I would take this with me. This is a nice one as well. This is a real sturdy one, this one here. It's really well. It's made well. It's made well. That's why I picked it up, you know. But again, in regards to having all these tripods, is it necessary? No, not necessary to have them. But I tell you one thing, I do like the idea of having a variety of them for the simple reason, like I said again, I could use them for different settings. Like I said, I don't need to, you know, have different, like I say, how can I put it this way? You could just use one or a couple of them if you're going to do a set. Depends what you're doing with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind having them. Like I said again, to me, yes, it might be overkill. Some people might look and say, you know, look at this guy. This guy's got overkill over here. Look at what he's. It's true. I mean, there are a lot of them, you know, but and they all have different functionalities the way they operate. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see it anyway. But I like this one here, the photo one. Just to recap on this one here, I do like this particular one here, and the reason why I like this one, I like the idea how it tells us, you know, how you could. It's got the crank to make it go up. I do like this one here. You know, I like the idea of the way this works. It's very fluid too, and it's really made well. You know, the ones made in Japan are the ones to go for. I don't know if all of these. Well, I can't say the other ones, but there are a couple I think that are made in Japan. But this one here is really nice too. And again, I like the way it's been, you know, the way it's crafted. You know what I'm saying? So this is a nice one. But like I said again, guys, I just wanted to share with you really quick. Yeah, and you pick up a lot of little things. I picked this thing up too. You know what this is? This is an extender here, USB extender. I picked this up a couple days ago. You might say, did I need it? Well, what's good about having these type of things, I didn't use it yet. It's brand new. You can see it was never used. What's good about this here is if I want to extend like my the webcam I have over there, the one that shoots it this way, you know, you see the whole desk and everything. That I had to buy. I think I bought 2 cables. I think both 6 feet cables, whatever, so I could push that thing way back if I wanted to, and move it in, you know, in other parts of the area in the room over here. But with this thing here, and they're, you know, they're not that cheap either, by the way. Just to let you know, those extension cables are not super cheap. Well, at least the store I went to wasn't that cheap. I picked this thing up here. I know you're probably wondering, why did they make it mount like, I don't know, that's the way they have it. I don't, you know, the company name on it, but it's got the little rubber pads on it here. And you can see they still left the paper on it here, you know, the tape. I think I paid about $2 or $3 for this thing. But if you go buy extensions, the extension USB extension cables like this here, they're not super cheap. At least the ones I have. I mean, I purchased. I bought 2 of them, so I wanted it to be 10 feet or more because, you know, you can get them in bigger lengths. But I said, you know what? This one here, I would think it's about a 6-foot length. So yeah, again, I picked this up on my thrift journeys, you know. But as a YouTube creator, like I said again, no, you don't have to have all these different tripods. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Listen. That's all I have for you right now. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to check out this video. I don't know, some of you may like it, some of you may say, who wants to watch a video about tripods? But I'm just throwing it out there, folks. You know, as I look, not only am I an online seller, I'm also a vlogger too. So yes, there are times I'm going to talk about eBay, and like I said, I do the reseller news and Let's Talk eBay, and I haven't done them in a couple of days because I've been busy. Doing other things and stuff like that, and running around here and there, going to thrift stores, and by the time I get back, it's kind of like late, and I don't like shooting videos late at night because, like I said, you know, you're tired, and you know, I just don't want to do it that way. I like to do things fresh during the day. You guys can't see it, but back here, I'm using a white screen because I like to put different backdrops in here whenever I do my videos. So, you know, I've just been busy. Plain and simple, I've been busy, but I will be putting out more videos like this here. Not particularly talk about tripods, but I will be doing more videos on how I create my videos and edit them, and the software I use. Also, like I said again, if you are an eBay seller, I do talk about online reselling and share tips and tricks on that as well. So I hope you guys will check it out. If you get a chance, you know, if you like my videos, please don't forget that subscribe button, like, comment, share. And if you want to be updated when I post on the videos, please hit that bell notification icon. And before I go, I just want to share, I don't know if you guys noticed my hat. See this here? Yes. I ordered this patch here. Well, yeah, it's an iron-on patch. I ordered from a person on Etsy, and this patch was $2.47. It's supposedly it's handcrafted, it's handmade. And the reason I wanted this one is because it says YouTube broadcast yourself. And as a YouTube creator, I wanted one of these for a long time. They have them like that there. You could buy them off eBay, but I bought the patch. The only thing is this came from overseas, so the patch was like $2.47, and I think the shipping was like $7.99. Well, the total came to $11.36. So I finally got it today this morning, and I ironed it on. I was trying to stitch it on. I said, forget about the material was too thick and stuff like that. So I said, let me just do the iron on. And I don't know what do you guys think, if it looks good or not, but I will be wearing this hat when I do my videos. And when I do the eBay ones, I got one that says Power Seller on it. But like I said again, I am an online seller, and I'm also a vlogger. So I love YouTube and I love eBay. I love them both. So again, if you guys get a chance, check out my other videos too about that there. If you get a chance, check out the reseller news. And I also do the other thing too is if you ever check out my showcases, that sometimes I will go into my eBay listings and I'll show you the things I have. If you do check out any of the listings now, like if you're interested in checking out any of my listings on eBay, go there. You're going to see everything's with best offer. If you see anything you like, folks, make a best offer, keep it reasonable. And I've been accepting a lot of them. I'm trying to clear out a lot of merchandise to get new stuff in there. So, you know, I hope you guys will take advantage of it. And not only that, not only do I have, you know, the best offer there, I also did a markdown, okay, on a lot of all the items, pretty much all of them. And some have all 5% off, stuff like that. Some have free shipping with them. So if you get a chance, check them out. Just go to shop-rjpasini-4-great-deals. I broke it up with dash because I don't want to keep it one long word, you know. So if you get a chance, check them out. And again, don't let the prices deter you. I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, no hassle. Check my, and before, let me share this before I do close out this video. Before you make any purchases from eBay or from buying from my store, don't let anything deter you, okay? Also, check out the feedback, okay? Check out the feedback, folks. See what other people said about my service, how I offer them, how I take care of my customers. You guys are my #1 priority. So if you see anything you like there, take advantage of it, folks. You're getting it with the best offer, and you're also getting 5% off. So I'm going to try to give you guys the best deals possible. That's my eBay store. Shop RJPasini for great deals. So take advantage of it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I'm wishing you guys all the best and your endeavors there, and hopefully you become successful enough where we could all get that play button. I'd love to get that silver play button, but that all depends on how many people subscribe to my channel. And I have to say, and if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are selling on eBay, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, my name is Rich Pasini. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.